Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Brickheadz Broadcast Network. I'm Naomi, the Brickheadz, and I don't know how to push the broadcast button. Apparently, I had started this show, and I have to admit, I was at the last minute getting everything ready. And then I realized, I go, why is the chat not talking? And I realized, oh, maybe you forgot to hit the broadcast button. So you would think after all this time that I would know what I was doing, but I'll catch you up. Hello, PT McEwen. How are you? Good to see you. So I was, one good part about this is you missed all the knolling part. So you don't have to worry about watching me knoll this set. What I did is in commemoration of the episode 5. So we're in season 3, episode 5, and we had dogs, which was absolutely amazing. Is we had so many dogs that were on last night. So I said, what set do I want to build? I've already done a lot of the Halloween sets. So I figured, I should do the Dalmatians. And get this, the Dalmatians are now $11.99 right now. You sure the first 30 minutes of the show was great? Well, it goes to show you I can keep talking without any interaction, just talking to myself. So I had a fun time talking to myself. But okay, so let me catch you up with a couple things. We're going to be working on the Dalmatian Brickheadz, and I've already done a good deal of it, but I wanted to just mention, if you haven't been to a Lego store recently, they are doing this little build special at the Lego store. It is a little Frankenstein head, and they have all the pieces laid out. They have instructions, and you can build it there, or you can decide to take it home with you. They have little Lego bags, and it's a freebie. So feel free to head to your Lego store, or if you're not near a Lego store, then I think you might be able to download the instructions. But getting these lime green pieces, there's a lot of slopes and some interesting little curve pieces. So it's a fun little build. I did that in the store today. And while I was there, I asked them to set aside these Dalmatians. And then they said, hey, there's other things that we have here. Well, actually, I take that back. I checked online. And the other thing that's on sale right now are the German Shepherds. So we have the German Shepherds, $11.99. The Dalmatians are $11.99. And as I was mentioning with this broadcast, $20 or less for Thrifty Thursdays. And those two are being discontinued. So I'm really excited that I wanted to do the Dalmatians today. And no spoilers, but if you haven't watched the show yet, Lego Masters Season 3, Episode 5 is puppies! All kinds of puppies. And you can see I'm wearing my Corgi Con hat. So I was, when I was in San Francisco, I used to go to Corgi Con quite a bit. And so it was a lot of fun just hanging out with the, if you can imagine, about, I think it was 500 corgis and about 3,000 people, because you'd have the corgi owners there, plus you have all the corgi fans there. So much fun. And then this hoodie that I'm wearing is my best friends have paws. So this is the dog building episode. So I think what I'll do is I will just kind of show you some of the highlights of this, because I've already built a good portion of it. And in a way, I'm kind of glad, because some of these streams can go a little long. And so you won't have to hang out for too much longer. But thank you so much for waiting in the, in the lobby. No spoilers, please. You've not seen it. Okay, no worries. No worries. There will be an episode tomorrow. And right now we're waiting to hear from one of the contestants. So we reached out to several contestants, and one of them said they may be able to come on tomorrow, but not until about 10:30, which is, they're on the East Coast. So at least plan as our usual time, 6 o'clock. Me and Brick Literacy will be doing our regular review show. And then if we do get confirmation from this pair, then we may move it to 7:30. But at the moment, just keep it at 6 o'clock. And if they can make it, great. If not, we'll move them to another time. I can confirm that the grandpappies will be here next week. And then on the 11th, we have Ethan and Dom. However, I was told that next week's episode may be postponed again, maybe because of Major League Baseball. I don't know. We're gonna have to. It's gonna be like a moving target. It's really bad this season as far as the consistency, and it's a shame because they used to have it on Tuesday nights, and then they moved it to Wednesday nights to be right next to the Masked Singer. So logically, that makes sense, right? Because they're kind of similar shows as far as reality TV, but it's been terrible as far as being able to have that relationship with the viewers on a regular basis. So that's where we're at. But let me show you how far I'm at with my build. Oh man, I'm gonna blame it on yesterday. I went to get my Novavax vaccine. So many of you know I've been waiting for Novavax for a long time, and finally, the government decided to approve Novavax as a booster. So I went to BrickCon last year, or I was planning to, and the only reason why I got vaccinated was to go there. But then my brother got sick, and I couldn't go to BrickCon after all. Okay, so what I wanted to point out, let me see if I can take the bottom off of this. Oops. Oh no! All right, so what's interesting about this is that it has these pre-printed 1x2s that have almost like when you're building it, you almost feel like you're building a cow. And then these are, I'm just trying to get my bearings here. Yeah. So these are, I think, the hind haunches that we're putting together here. And all right. There we go. No. Almost. All right. There. Yeah, I know this went flying all over the place, so I'm still trying to make sure I got this all matched up. Do I have to start from the beginning? I don't think I do. All right, something's amiss here. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And I know I saw a piece go flying. I'm looking for that 1x2. Let me just make sure it didn't fall on the ground. There's some nice printed pieces. Yeah, definitely. No respect for the brick. Darn fox. Yeah, I know. It's like for anybody who's a Lego fan, it's just been very, very annoying that, they have deliberately decided that, the Lego fans are not as worthy as Major League Baseball, which is disappointing. Okay, so I think part of it is here. Let's see. Let me just take this apart. I know I'm doing reverse engineering here because, let's see. We're close. So this is the little, what they did is they put a 1x1 with the bar, and they put a little star on it to be the collar. But let me just double check something here. Okay, I guess I'm missing. This needs to be moved out a little bit. There, maybe if I do this way. Yeah, the printed pieces alone, I think, are worth getting this set. And as I mentioned, the price for this is such a steal. Okay, I see what I'm missing. I need to put this in here somewhere. It's like, let's match it up. That's one thing nice about it being symmetrical. All right. Hopefully it's just a 1x2. Let's see. Let's see, we've got... Said it's a 1x2. And if I end up having to redo some of this, I'll have to do that later. Or maybe it's a 1x2 in red. Wait a minute. All right, that's correct. What's missing is right here. So let me just double check here. Okay, it goes on top. So there should be a 1x2 that goes on top. Aha, this might work. This is a good test of spatial awareness. There we go. Okay, you're up to date. You are now up to date with the haunches. And then, oh no, what did I do? It's like, this is off. All right. Did I put this on backwards? Oh, I think I put this on backwards. That's what it is. It's like, wow. All right. This is what happens when you try to start a stream and then you realize you have no audience. All right, let's try this again. Okay. This, we need that there. And yeah, like I said, spatial awareness now. Okay, this is correct here. All right, so I know this is correct. Now we just have to put this correct. Okay, almost there. There's the 1x1. Oops, wait a minute. Aha. Okay, so remember when I put that 1x2 up here? That needed to be... All right, so we're making up for lost time. Total discombobulated. Yeah. I mean, you think you know what you're doing, but I think, like I said, I'm going to blame it on the vaccine. That, I have a little bit of a headache. Probably need to drink some more water, but I think that now that I'm looking at this, I can reconstruct this. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And this, all right, where's that inverse slope? Total discombobulation. There it is. White on white is hard to see. All right. So, yeah, that goes here. And this should go right here. Let's make sure I haven't really screwed this up. Remember, I had it correct just a little while ago. Oh, the 1x2. All right, I think we're back. I think we got it now. Yeah, so anyway, these printed parts are really cool. Has a little bit of play function. Brick Jedi! How's it going? Oh, hoy. I had been talking to myself for about 30 minutes. So I forgot to hit the go live button. So thanks for hanging out. I was just showing PT about how um, this Dalmatian has this little kind of play function here. But okay, I think we're back. Things are going well. Winter is coming to Southern California. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's nice and cool. Yeah, I know. For a while there, boy, you were getting what, over 100-degree temperatures for a while? That was pretty scary. I mean, I see that whenever I go visit my parents and my brother in Phoenix, which is pretty scary. But so anyway, I had started also on the head before I realized. I'm thinking to myself, my goodness, the chat is really quiet. It's probably because they don't even know you're alive. I'm talking to the ether. And like I said, I'm blaming it on the vaccine, that I'm not thinking straight. And I'm looking for one by one cheese slopes. There we go. Here's a cheese slope there. Yeah, but I am not a fan of the mRNA vaccines because my mom did not have a good experience with Moderna. And so I didn't want to, since my chemistry, my body chemistry is probably going to be close to hers, I didn't want to, go through similar things. So that's why I waited and waited and waited for Novavax. So I finally got it. I was really, really happy about that. So we're just going to do some shaping here. Yeah, super cute. But the other thing that you missed when I was talking to myself was that when I was going to get my vaccine, I had registered over at Costco. So I'm standing in line and having a kind of a conversation with some of the people because I was laughing because I saw this sign for Q-tips, and right underneath it, it said $46.49. And I was like, oh boy, those are some expensive Q-tips. And then we realized that they put the sign above. So we were laughing about that. Did you get more than one Dalmatian set? No, actually, I got one Dalmatian set and I got one of the German Shepherd set. Both of these are on sale for $11.99. Dang hot. Yep, it was. Now you're in the 70s, which is great. Yeah. Good news. It is Lego, so everything can be redone. That's true. So true. Yeah. But no, I probably should have gotten a couple more, but I always like to take a look at the set because it goes back to, am I going to use these pieces? Maybe. I don't know. Possible? Okay, so here's the face, and it's looking like a cow. It's definitely looking more like a cow at this point. All right. So, but like I said, the good news about me not turning on the go live button is you don't have to watch me doing all the knolling, because that does take some time. I was looking at some other streamers who have done the knolling right before they go live, so I may start doing that in the future. But right now, I'm just just trying to remember how to do things right. But yeah, so as far as for pieces, some of these angle, like this angle tile, that's always nice with the corner. But these printed tiles, I didn't realize these were going to be printed tiles. So all these spots that are going around. Very cute. You can make a giant cow with those spotted pieces. Yeah. Well, it looks like a cow right now. All right. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I have an audience. Now we're interacting, because I was going, man, I'm trying to say some good stuff here. It's like, yeah, nobody hears it, Naomi. Brickanista, you got to remember to hit the live button. I know, it's really funny. And like I said, you would think after streaming for a couple years that I would remember these things, but I try not to be too hard on myself because we're only human and people make mistakes all the time. So you just can't be hard on yourself. So I don't know if I mentioned, I think I started this story, but let me continue with while I was at Costco, I met this woman in line while I was getting my shot. And she looks at me and she asks, do you work for the airlines? I said, no, but for some reason, I always get mistaken for, being a flight attendant. I said, I don't know why, but people think I'm a flight attendant. Okay, this is super cute. So there's the ear, the ear of the Dalmatian. I've been, this week alone, I was mistaken for a flight attendant by this woman. She says I look exactly like one of her coworkers. So I gave her one of my cards and I said, okay, you can tell the doppelganger she can reach out to me. We'll get a photo or something. But the other thing I've been mistaken for, which happened this week as well, is people think that I'm a reporter. So I was at a school and I brought my camera with me so we could take some photos with the principal. And so one of the students like, "Are you a reporter?" Like, live from Franklin High School. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm not a reporter. Oh, this is cute. This is like the tail. I was wondering what this clip was for. So that is like a little tail piece at the back of the Dalmatian. Yeah, I've gotten discounts at airports just because they assume that I work for the airlines. And then I was telling her, it's one of my favorite T-shirts to wear when I travel is I have this CIA shirt that I got as a gift. And this CIA shirt, has the logo. And when I wear this at an airport, people don't mess with me. They they just ignore me and let me go on my merry way. And one person at a Garrett's popcorn, I was at the checkout line and they said, hey, we gave you a 10% discount. I said, oh, okay, thank you. They go, yeah, thank you for your service. And I go, okay. He said, yeah, you work for the CIA, don't you? I go, if I worked for the CIA, do you think I would wear a CIA t-shirt? Probably not. But hey, if I said you don't have to give me the discount, they go, oh no, we already did. I said, okay, thank you. You can see these dots are very nice, spread out. Way to own it. Yeah, I do wear that when I fly. And then people, like I said, they don't mess with me when I'm at the airport. It's almost like the parting of the Red Sea. It's like I'll walk through and then all of a sudden you see people like moving out of my way. I claim it's because of the t-shirt. And a friend of mine gave that to me as a gift. So I don't want to get rid of it. Plus, it has such power that I can walk through an airport and nobody messes with me. It's like, yeah, you know, even if I don't work for the CIA, it makes somebody think twice. Like, do I want to mess with her? Probably not. They probably don't want to do that. So yeah, I figured you got to get a CIA shirt. Yeah, try it out. I got this. A friend of mine, he was invited to give a speech at the CIA, and so he bought one of those shirts for me. So this is cool. This is the tail. It's like a little wiry tail. Yeah, if you do that, PT, let me know. Let me know if that works for you. It's walk around and walk around like you're important and that you know you've got a lot of confidence in what you're doing and I guess it would probably help. Maybe next time I'll also wear an earpiece, you know, like one of those. I should wear black glasses too, but actually that probably wouldn't work because it's a T-shirt. Then people would know I'm messing with them. But yeah, I just thought it was super funny. And like I said, people give me discounts, and they just mistake me for a flight attendant. There's another person from Toastmasters, Linda, a friend of mine, and she said she has the same problem. It's like people will, if she's on an airplane, sometimes they'll ask her to do stuff, and even if she's not wearing the uniform, they think she's a flight attendant. Now you need a badge to complete the outfit. Yeah, yeah, that would be good. And discounts are good. Yes, definitely. Well, I figure I'm totally transparent. When people tell me, "Oh, yeah, we gave you a discount," I don't, you know, not say anything. I'll say, it's just a T-shirt. I don't work for the CIA. And then they say, "That's okay. We're going to give you this discount anyway." It's like, okay, I was completely honest with you, and it wasn't my fault that you assumed that I worked for the CIA just because I'm wearing a T-shirt. That's, I think, maybe why some people wear T-shirts like from Harvard or some of these Ivy League colleges. Would make people think that they went there. I'm guessing. I don't know. Okay, why am I having a hard time finding another one of these pieces? Maybe it is time to do some knolling. I need another one of these like slipper pieces where it's got the angled slope and it's a 1x2. So that's what I'm looking for next. Aha, here we go. Yeah, I think, you know, I guess if I'm going to be mistaken for something, that's not a bad thing to be mistaken for. Right? It could be worse. If people thought I had a different occupation, that may not be as positive. All right, so this is here, and I just saw these angle. All right, here's one. Oops. All right, where's that other angle piece? There we go. I don't know what you call these, but they're only good if they're in a matched pair. And I had this discussion with one of the Lego masters about how in the brick pit they might have like angle plates and have only one direction. You're like, you can't really do that. I need both. Okay, there we go. So we got this cute little face with the ears now. All right. But yeah, but going back to the uh-oh. This doesn't seem right. Because if you look at the photo, it looks white, but that is definitely not white. I'm going to hope that it's going to be covered up. Yeah, I think it's going to be covered up, so it won't matter. But that drives me crazy. I had this problem also with dark gray and black, that when things don't match. And then you're halfway through the build, and then you realize, yeah, I can't find this plate. That's because I used the wrong color. That's happened to me a couple times. Okay, this looks good. All right, this looks kind of weird right now. I'm not sure what that's going to be for. GLS is here. Hey, how's it going? I don't know if you prefer to be called GLS or Gills or good morning, hooded one. How are you? You joined at a good time because I had forgot to press the start button on the stream. So I had been like talking to myself for a half an hour before I realized I had to start the stream. Yeah. So PT was really patient, and I think Brick Jedi. The only thing I made with um, the only thing I made with all 2x3 angled plates was a tree. Looked pretty good. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think you do need both. I agree. There was a secret pre-show. It was so secret, nobody knew what was happening. Yeah, that's how secret it was. Okay, so it looks like I'm making this thing, but I'm a little worried about that. I think it's supposed to be a white 2x2, but all the other ones were. I'm looking around to see if there's another one, but I'm hoping it's going to be completely covered up. But yeah, the secret pre-show, but just for myself. And I was telling PT and other people that I'm blaming it on the vaccine because I got my Novavax vaccine finally. The government finally approved it. So I was very, very happy. And I got that all scheduled and done. It was yesterday. So I do have a little bit of a headache, but nothing severe. And but I'm going to blame my lack of memory on the vaccine. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. All right. So it looks like we got this little sub build going on. I'm in the CIA. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for those of you who missed that part of the show, I have a CIA T-shirt, and when I wear it, people think I work for the CIA, but I keep telling them if I worked for the CIA, would I, advertise that? People want to believe what they want to believe. That's what I've learned over the years. Okay, so this is interesting because we have this 3x3, and this looks like it's going to anchor it down like that. Okay, well, I'm still worried about this tan piece, but I don't see a 2x2 in white. So we're just going to keep rolling with it. I think we're building the little puppy now. Little puppy, little puppy. Yeah. Yeah, the secret pre-show of myself talking to myself. Oh my goodness. So in a way, it's kind of good that that didn't go on the air. that was hidden from everybody because it never happened. If it wasn't recorded, it never happened. That's what I'm sticking by that. All right, so it looks like we need two of these, and we need two 1x1s in black. All right. Oh, you were listening earlier. Okay, but my fingers were numb, so typing was a problem. Oh, I hope you're okay. Hopefully that's a temporary thing that's happening. That's one thing I have come to appreciate the older I get is your health means so much. And that's why this whole thing with the vaccinations, I've been very careful about what I want to put into my body. What I know that the woman who was before me, not the flight attendant, but the woman who was before me, she had her Vax card with her, and she has had, I think, 4 different jabs already. I've only had one. I just had the J&J back, and that was over a year ago. That was in August of 2021. So, when I would go to conventions, I always wore a mask because, I have only been at that point, I was only vaccinated once. Whereas other people were telling me, yeah, I've had, J&J, and I've had my Pfizer booster, and I said, hey, I'm wearing a mask because I've only had one shot. That's it. And I was talking to Austin, the doctor who's on Lego Masters, and I was explaining to him my situation, especially with my mom having bad side effects. And then he said, you really should get your booster. And I told him, I said, I will get my booster once Novavax is approved. And thankfully, that was let's see, it was the 19th. It was 8 days ago. So, yeah, it's fairly recent. And even when I sent a note to my primary care physician, I'm part of the network that is, it's part of the University of Washington, and they had no locations that were providing Novavax, only the mRNA vaccines. And I said I could go to my local pharmacy and get Novavax. What's going on? And they just said, no, we don't have it available. Like, okay. So I talked to the pharmacist, before she jabbed me, and I said, I just want to make sure this is okay. And she said, yeah, we've been waiting for this to be approved. So I said, I thought so. I'm glad we're having this conversation. So you can see we're putting in more snot technique here. This is got to be the puppy. And this is super cute because they're using this 1x1 pink for the brain. And there's a 1x1 tan brick. So this is the tan brick, and then a 1x1 in dark gray, and then there's the little brain. So very cute. At least I will say, they are very consistent with what goes into a brickhead, no matter what the size. All right. Yeah, so it was interesting talking with Austin, not about the show, but about, the vaccines. And he was telling me, he goes, yeah, you better go get your vaccine because, he's seen a lot of things in his practice. And I said, well, I really want to wait. He goes, well, don't wait too long. I said, no, I think it's going to happen pretty soon. And I was right. It did happen fairly quickly. I mean, relatively quickly from when I talked with him, because that was October. Yeah, I met him at BrickCon, and then we had that conversation. I've also invited him and Justin on the show. We'll see if they have a chance to join us. But yeah. Okay. So that's really cute with these little printed tiles there. You can see the head is coming together, and the haunches. It's interesting how they made the haunches, and very cute. Yeah, but he was very nice, and he says, "I'm Austin from Austin." Okay, I can remember that. And another little tip is that, we all know that this isn't a spoiler because this wasn't even on the show. This was the after party talk that was on Brickheadz show, that some of the contestants were allergic to dogs. So they had to build while fighting an allergy. And it's like, that sucks. That doesn't seem fair either. That, some people, because I know, when you have an allergy to something, you're not feeling well. And also, depending on the allergy, that if you have, like what I have sometimes when I'm allergic to something is that my eyelids will swell, and then maybe my lip will swell. You get this, edema, and that is just miserable. So I hope that they didn't have to go through that. But you know, that's a factor they probably should have thought about. I guess they maybe had doctors on standby, right? To make sure that, you know, nobody had a severe problem, but still, that's something a little risky. And it's too bad why one of my dreams is that going back into the workplace, and this is something which I've already talked to my current supervisor for my job right now, is I'd like to bring my dog with me to work, make it a pet-friendly organization. So thankfully, right now I'm working remote, and I can stay with Kesera all the time. But going into the work world, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Right now, so far so good. So counting my lucky stars. Okay, so now this goes here. Very cute. And got to complete the face. That is adorable. Okay. Like I said, right now we're just doing all the details here. And I will say the printed tiles really make a difference. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and then they're leaving, and this is a good technique to know, is that you notice that they left this section here, and they're probably going to leave this section here for the ears. So if you ever need to work on ears, you will know. Okay. And the tail is always going to be cute. We love that tail. Another thing that contestants talk about is Will Arnett's jokes that they get to see that never make it on the air because they're too raunchy to make it on the air. Bark, bark. Yeah, I would have loved to have been able to be on the show to be with the dogs. Be one with the dogs. Okay, I'm looking for a clip. Why am I not seeing the clip? Be one with the brick. Be one with the brick. Where'd that clip go? I can always grab one from my stash. Ah, here it is. One thing I've been doing now is I used to build in my green screen area when I was working on a set, because you should have everything in the set. But there have been a couple times where I've run into that, yeah, it wasn't always there. So it's nice to be able to actually build and know that if you're in a jam, you can just grab something. Brickheadz have always printed parts. There was an exception. That was the Make Yourself a Brickhead. And that's where they had a couple stickers that you could put onto the torso. But you're right. Most of the time it is a, they're all pre-printed. In fact, let's see. I was looking for mine. Where did I put mine? It used to be up there. It's like things have moved a lot. Yeah, so that's one exception I know of. There may be others, but most of the time you're right. There's usually pre-printed. Makes life a lot easier. Can you imagine having to put these dots on all over the place? That would not be good. I do like how it's a little off center so that you can just change the angle of the brick, and that makes things a little bit easier. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and it looks like we have a tray to make because we're almost done with both of the dogs. And I just realized this dog needs a nose. It's missing a nose. Doesn't look right without a nose. There we go. Better. Much better. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what else next. Looks like we're making a tail here. Yeah, so this piece, this is a really versatile piece. This 1x1 rounded with the bar on the side. Yeah, this little puppy tail. So cute. Yeah, so I do appreciate having my Lego friends and my little tribe of people that I've met over the years, just getting involved in this hobby. I am grateful for that. It's a group of friends I didn't realize that were going to be in my life. Okay, what am I missing? I am missing a 1x2, it looks like. A 1x2 in white. See, this is why I said maybe I need to go into my stash. I don't see a 1x2 in white. I do see these. Maybe they fell over here. These might be extras though. These were on my side of my workspace. All right, I don't see it here. Do you see it here? Is it hiding? I'm sure it's not hiding under something. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's a 1x2. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to dig into my stash here. Hopefully I have one in white. I have one in white. I've been moving a lot of my white pieces somewhere else, so that's why I'm hesitating. No, no. All right, let me just remember earlier I had things flying off of the table. Let me just check. No. It's a 1x2. Okay, it's on the outside, so I can always recover later. It's supposed to go right here. Okay, I'm gonna keep the faith. Keep the faith. Sometimes something comes up, or it could be stuck in the bag. That's happened before. Don't want that, but it's happened. All right, let's work on these ears, shall we? Okay. I think we have. Yeah, you would have been proud of me, Hooded One, because I was pretty much knolling a lot earlier. I took everything out of the bags. Okay, so this is cute. We've got these little curved pieces. I do like this music that I'm using. I'm using a YouTube DMCA free channel instead of what I've done before. Oh, wait a minute. did I do? I did that already. Wait a minute. Oh, wrong dog. This dog. This is what I wanted to do. All right. Like I said, I'm blaming it on the vaccine. I'm not thinking straight. So once again, that 1x2, when I find it, will go there. So that's not too bad. And I think we need to do another side of the ear. It's weird. Because right now I'm getting ready to show me how to do the tray, but all right. I will just build it on my own. Like I said, I think I'm a little off today just because, you know, you're putting something into your body that your body is not used to having. So, you know, for your body to say, wait a minute, what's happening? Why is this happening to me right now? So I'm not going to be hard on myself for that. And it's like I've said before, first world problems. Did the pieces fly off the table in a pile? Lego has already pre-sorted most of it. No, they haven't. this this set did not come with numbered bags, and they were not sorted in. Well, I guess they had them by size. They had some bigger pieces in one bag, but there were 4 little bags that we opened up. Yeah. Okay, I think. All right, I'm gonna work on the tray next, and hopefully that 1x2 will show up somewhere. If not, I'll fix it after the stream. Okay, so now these pieces left over should be for the tray, where these dogs are gonna sit. So you can see, super cute. We've got these two. No, no, no. You just put the pieces in a pile. Lego has already pre-sorted most of it. Okay. I guess I don't understand what you're saying. It's just like, you mean if I just do this? Like that? Like put this in a pile like that? I think that's what you mean. You're fading to dreamland. Oh, no problem. Thanks for dropping in and thanks for hanging out. And appreciate you keeping me sane, because I was like, what's going on? Like, I'm talking to myself because I was. So thank you. Good night, PT. Have a good evening. Good night. Take care. I appreciate it. Like I said, we're getting towards the end. We're working on this little. All right. And like I said, one of these days I will be a speed builder. Someday. It'll happen. Yeah, I will say that this last convention was really important for me because some of you know I've had some issues with some people here who have not been treating me very well in the Lego community. And it has made me rethink about whether I should go into my dark ages again. But going to this con just helped change my mind. You got to go too? Okay, bye. Take care. See you, Hooded One. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, so I was just really thankful that several people, I want to do a shout out to Tacos and to Michelle from Lego Masters. They were so excited to see me. It was like, you're the Brickheadz. I said, yeah, that's me. And then I also, Jean from C-Lug, I showed up Thursday afternoon, which I thought was plenty of time. And most of the spaces were gone as far as, where to set up your mocks. And Jean gave me a really good spot in the town and country, or the art area, for my mock. It was very, very sweet of her. And this is why it's important, people, that you never know how the power of words can affect somebody. And like I said, I was on the verge of just like, some of these people in the Lego community, there's others who are awesome, but there were some that were just like, what a bunch of jerks. They're still jerks. You just have to live with it. There's like other people around who, it's unfortunate, but there's a lot of nice people. I think that's what I learned from this whole thing, is that there's just a lot of really, really good people in this community. And another shout out to 2 of the Lego Masters I met. actually several. One of them is Emily from Liam and Emily. So the one who is just so proud to be a mom. She's the most adorable person, and I had a chance to chat with her a little bit at the convention, and she's just very, very sweet, just genuinely sweet. And I meeting somebody who actually cares about other people, that was just good to be a part of that, to witness that. All right, so now we're putting on these. I don't know if you can see this, but it's some tiles, 1x2 tiles, and we're staggering them here. Okay, now we get a chance to build out the platform for the Brickheadz. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I had some really good conversations. I think that's the best part, is when you're at a convention, you get to meet people that you've only met, online or in a chat, who you really don't know, but then you really get a chance to have some one-on-one conversations with people. And there's a lot of really, really good people in this community. And of course, just like with anything, you're going to have some jerks out there too, but you can't let the jerks get you down. You got to fight the good fight. All right, so you can kind of see that we've got this platform here, and then we've got this platform here for the doogies, or little puppies. All right. I'm still not seeing that 1x2. Let me see if it's, sometimes they can be stuck on the bottom of things. Nope, don't see that 1x2. All right. And we're putting a 1x2 here. So that's super cute. Super cute little dog bed that we're making. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they want us to put one of these here. Okay. I thought there were no stickers in this. All right. Don't know. It's starting to confuse me. There are stickers. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is there? They're in the box. Haha. So hooded one left already, but there are stickers in this. So see, they're so cute. All right. So let's see. We are going to put a dog bone sticker, I think, on, or the. I guess you can decide. Let's see what it says. 1 and 2, yeah. Well, see, this is. I guess we had one here. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with the paws. Right? The paws. Yeah. Let's start with the paws. And this has the little ledge to it, which I thought was interesting. So it gives you just a little bit of visual interest. And yeah, this one is these little dog paws. All right, see, I wasn't expecting stickers, but yep, there are stickers in this pack. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can do this. It might be, let me see if I can do it on stream. Yeah, the lighting in here is not the best. That's a good thing, is that, with stickers, you can always redo them if you have to. I'm not afraid of stickers. Stickers don't But I will say one of the things I prefer, which I might switch over to, let's see if this will work, is I sometimes prefer doing this with a rod or an axle because I think I have more control, but that's not bad. In fact, that's cute. That's super cute. Okay. All right, so this goes here. Oh, that's adorable. Look at that. Very, very cute. And I guess the other one, they give you a spare, I think. Okay, now this is not good. I've got all these extra pieces, but I think some of them are normal. This one usually is not, though. All right. Like I said, I have a 1x2 that's missing. So I think I'm going to put that there. I know it's not the correct one, but at least it has a place. And it's covered by the ear, so it's not too bad. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, is it? Oh, no, that's a 1x2. This is a 1x2 jumper. Okay, that's all right. I'm not going to worry about that. Now, I guess what they were doing is if you prefer to have, instead of the dog paws, you prefer to have the bone, you can swap it out. But it doesn't look like it's supposed to appear anywhere else. So I think I might just leave that. And then I think all of these are extra pieces. Here, I'll show you. Except for the 1x4. Remember I was looking for the 1x2? I wonder if I put a 1x2 where in place of a 1x4. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about it. All these other ones look like extras. Oops, there's a 1x2 in black. Okay, those two don't look like they are. Like at this point, like I said, I'm going to blame it on the vaccine. That's why I'm not thinking clearly. All right, so we're going to put these down. The large one goes on the left. So it's got nice clutch on there. Very cute. And this one is going to go on the right. There we go. It's super cute. And like I said, I don't know what happened, why I've got usually this. So what happened is for some reason I've got a 1x4 left over. And like I said, this may have been on the side of my build space. So, but then there's a 1x2 that's supposed to be over here, but I'm not going to worry about it. I think it's going to be okay. And considering that I've been streaming for about an hour, I was building for about an hour and a half or half an hour before starting the live button. That was pretty funny. Like, who am I talking to? So thank you, Brick Jedi, for hanging out in the limbo while I was getting my things together. And here's the down camera view of this little build you can get at the Lego store. Very cute. It's got the little axle extenders for the neck. And so it's a little Frankenstein build. A lot of fun. And we did the Dalmatians in honor of the Dalmatian that was on tonight's episode. So tonight, actually that was last night. Tonight's Thursday. So tomorrow, once again, I'm just going to mention tomorrow, we are going to have a show, but the time is TBD. So you'll just have to watch my social media, take a look at what we announced. But for now, just pencil in 6 o'clock Pacific, and it may be moved out to 7:30 Pacific. So we'll see once I get confirmation from our guests if they're going to make it or not. And then the following week we have the Grandpappies, and then the week after that we have Ethan and Dom. And if it doesn't align with the schedule, then what we'll do is we'll just have a discussion with them. isn't there a free poly bag on Halloween if in costume in the store? Yeah, actually, that might be a possibility too. I forgot about that. That's a great point. So maybe, yeah, there might be a Halloween costume potential, and that's a Monday. But Sunday, thanks for reminding me, GLS. Sunday, we're having a mock improv. We are going to have Spot the Magic Ninja. We actually booked him back on May 4th. So we've been working up to that point. So we're going to do a mock improv where we pick a Halloween minifig and build in an hour based on what the chat gives us. So we have Spot the Magic Ninja confirmed. I believe Debo will be joining us too. And then also Little Scrap. And I'm waiting to hear back from Maraid, but we should have a nice group of people who are going to be involved with that. So, all right. Well, it seems like it's been confirmed. Dress up in on Halloween and get a free poly bag at the Lego store, and just have a lot of fun. But thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. As I mentioned, worked on the Dalmation set. You can get this for $11.99 either online or at a Lego store. So pick them up before they sell out. They also have the polar bears. So remember I mentioned that the cat and the mouse set on the box. I don't know if I have that box handy. Do I? No. On the back of the box, they had the polar bears that they are doing for this year. So they were in the store today. So GLS, I know you shop at the same store that I do. So check that out. And oh, thank you, Brick Jedi. Great stream. Even though I started it half an hour late. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So thank you, Brick Jedi. Thank you, GLS. Thank you, Hooded One, PT McEwen. Anybody who's lurking, please remember that to like the stream because you're listening to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. Please like and subscribe to the stream. And once again, tomorrow, we are going to be broadcasting me and Remy to do a review of yesterday's show. So if you haven't watched it yet, make sure you watch it. And we'll have a great time discussing it. And hopefully, fingers crossed, with our guests. And if it is with our guests, we may end up moving it to 7 o'clock, 7:30, somewhere around there. If you want to send me any fan mail, the Brickanista Broadcast Network, P.O. Box 31956, Seattle, Washington, 98103. So great hanging out with you. And we have a big weekend. We have Friday coming up with the review. Sunday, we're going to be doing mock improv. And it sounds like Monday, I'm going to need to dress up and head over to the Lego store to get a free poly bag. It sounds like fun. So anyway, thanks again, everybody. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, may the clutch be with you. Thank you so much and take care, y'all. Bye.